At the Met Gala was quite strange, and everyone's been talking about it because it seemed to the masses that Beyoncé was auctioning off Blue. And honestly, I don't doubt that theory. A lot of y'all had some good points that I've seen in some videos on this discussion, and I wrote them down and I'm gonna go over a few of them. One of the main points that I seen was that Blue's shoes matched with Beyoncé's dress, symbolizing that she was walking in her mother's shoes now. And I thought that was very interesting to see because her shoes really did match her mother's dress. I don't know what it didn't even correlate with her dress. Also, side note, I thought it was so coincidental that Beyonce's headpiece was in my dream that I had about her that I spoke to you guys about before, where she was on that stage levitating and doing some demonic ritual thing, and but it was gold in my dream. And when I seen this in real life, I gasped. I was like, that was in my dream. It was something ritualistic about that, and she was like doing some hypnosis sort of demonic activity. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Something else people have been saying is that Sasha Fierce has been being transferred, or has been transferred to Blue, because you notice this sort of aura that Blue is giving, this confidence that usually Beyonce would carry, but it would look like she was sad, nervous, shaky, and down and about something. It just seemed off. But Blue just was like ready. Another thing people kept pointing out is that she did keep pointing everything back to Blue. She kept saying, she's ready. Blue's ready. Yeah, I'm here for Blue. I'm looking through the eyes of Blue. That was signaling something so much more deeper, actually, when she started to refer to everything concerning Blue. And then another thing that people noticed is that Blue was wearing a wedding-like dress, and Jay-Z was looking like a groom. Like, he was dressed like a groom, as if he was marrying his daughter off. And people have considered that to be them marrying her off to the industry, because Beyonce's dress symbolized death of some sort. Like, it's the end of her, but the beginning of Blue's notoriety and career.
Beyoncé has people online talking like crazy after Katt Williams called her out and claimed Blue Ivy Carter needs to be protected from the entertainment industry. He stirred up a huge debate by accusing Beyoncé of pushing Blue into a world that critics already think is way too intense for someone her age. And honestly, this is not the first time Beyoncé has faced backlash over Blue appearing in public performances. A lot of people started raising eyebrows back when Blue Ivy joined the tour stage and was dancing in front of massive crowds looking way older than fans expected.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
she was ready.
She was ready.
She is ready.
Absolutely.
She hasn't been to the Met Gala in 10 years, and when she returns, first time being the co-chair, she invited her daughter, Blue Ivy. The Met Gala is only for 18-year-olds and up. The way that his arm was in Blue Ivy's arm was like he is giving her away in marriage. Why was Blue Ivy at the Met Gala?
Ever since then, social media has been packed with comments from people claiming Blue was being prepared for something way bigger than regular celebrity life. But after the recent Met Gala, those conversations exploded even more, with critics saying the pressure on celebrity kids can get out of control fast. And sadly, people keep bringing up the long history of young stars who struggled after growing up too fast in Hollywood. Fans pointed to names like Justin Bieber, Orlando Brown, Bryce Sherwai, Gray, Corey Feldman, Aaron Carter, and Amanda Bynes, saying fame at a young age can seriously affect people when there is too much pressure too early. Now, social media is flooded with people accusing Beyoncé of slowly introducing Blue Ivy to that same high-pressure spotlight, and the internet has been going wild with theories ever since.
At the Met Gala was quite strange, and everyone's been talking about it because it seemed to the masses that Beyoncé was auctioning off Blue. And honestly,
now on, I'm just gonna get better and better from where I am now. And on the last show, I'm gonna be different.
These conversations got even louder in 2024 after Blue Ivy Carter showed up at the premiere of Mufasa, The Lion King, looking way older than fans expected for a 12-year-old. The second photos and videos from the event hit social media. People immediately started arguing over her styling, makeup, outfit choices, and overall appearance. Critics accused Beyoncé and her team of presenting Blue in a much more mature way than what many people felt was appropriate for someone her age. The reactions were intense, and comment sections everywhere turned into complete chaos.
something ever will come for Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like the way, like, are they untouchable?
They demonic. They're gonna demise on their own time. They're gonna demise. See, you can only play with God but so much. You can only play with so much before something happens. And when he comes, you don't know what order, because he does do things in divine order. So you don't know what order is gonna come in. See, even down to, I used to like Beyonce. Oh man, that song about the boy, if I was a boy.
Oh yeah.
But then when I started noticing, I'm like, wait a minute, girl. And then I'm noticing this and that and this and that, and it's like, wait a minute. This is so clear. You are such a puppet Illuminati. I'm not cuss her ass out every day. Every day of the week, I'll be like, what that bitch do today? Yeah, I fuck with her purposely. I don't like her. Why you don't like her? Because my nieces and nephews adore this bitch. And you're not doing nothing for them. That's why I don't like your ass.
Message.
She don't do nothing.
One viral comment said, "I don't normally comment on stuff like this, but this is a 12-year-old. A child does not need to look grown up with fake nails. Let children be children." Another person wrote, "She's a beautiful child, but why are they styling her like she's already an adult celebrity?" And the criticism just kept piling up from there. Some people even argued that Hollywood parents often push kids into adult fashion and public attention way too early because it helps build their image and marketability faster. Others defended Beyoncé completely and said people were being overly dramatic and unfairly judging a child based on red carpet fashion. Still, the backlash would not slow down because many critics felt this was becoming a pattern instead of a one-time situation.
Talked about the whole night. B is here. Beyonce is officially here at the Met Gala. Now, B, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm like, we could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
She
was ready.
She was ready.
She is ready.
They started bringing up older appearances, performances, and interviews involving Blue Ivy, claiming the public image around her had slowly been shifting for years. According to a lot of online discussions, people believe Beyoncé was carefully introducing Blue into celebrity culture little by little, preparing her to eventually take center stage herself. That idea alone sparked even more heated debates online because fans know how rough the entertainment industry can be for young stars. And honestly, people kept connecting it to other celebrities who grew up under massive pressure in Hollywood. Fans pointed out how child stars often face nonstop scrutiny, impossible expectations, and internet criticism before they are even old enough to fully understand fame. That is why so many people reacted emotionally to Blue's appearances, because they feel they have already seen similar situations happen with young entertainers in the past. Social media users kept saying they hoped Blue would be allowed to enjoy her childhood normally, instead of constantly being thrown into adult-level celebrity attention. And then came the renewed arguments about the 2023 Renaissance World Tour performances, and that discussion exploded all over again.
Have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him.
Definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross.
Wow! I don't think anyone saw this.
When Blue first stepped on stage during the tour, videos instantly went viral across TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Some fans absolutely loved the moment and praised her confidence, saying it was iconic seeing her perform beside her mother in front of packed stadiums. But other people had a completely different reaction and felt she looked nervous, stiff, and not fully comfortable performing in front of thousands of screaming fans every night. Critics especially focused on certain dance routines and stage moments they believed were too mature for someone her age. They argued that once those clips hit the internet, people online were obviously going to replay them, edit them, and discuss them nonstop.
Girl, please, get out of here. Scripted, made up, pieces and portions. Dear Beyonce, can you do me a favor? Can you go where Aldrich went to the moon? Go there, build your house there with your husband and your kids. And she go with him. They go all over. Why are you grooming our black children through your daughter? I don't care nothing about your beehive. Those little demons will get sprayed down with my mouth. Pure holy water. How do you feel knowing you are the person who you are today? This is not a condemning. This is a fact. You are like an artificial plant, literally and figuratively.
Some people even blame celebrity culture itself, saying famous kids are often treated more like brands than actual children. And because every appearance from Blue goes viral instantly, critics said the pressure surrounding her must already be enormous behind the scenes. Meanwhile, Beyoncé's supporters push back hard against all the criticism and accuse the internet of overanalyzing everything Blue does. They argued that Blue clearly enjoys performing, comes from an extremely talented family, and is simply following in her parents' footsteps. Fans also pointed out that celebrity children are constantly judged unfairly, no matter what they wear or how they act in public. But even with those defenses, the debates refuse to die down, and every new public appearance from Blue just seems to restart the entire conversation all over again.
One in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is?
My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
But as usual, the second people started raising concerns about Blue Ivy Carter, they instantly got labeled as jealous haters or people just looking for attention. A lot of critics felt frustrated because they believed they were simply questioning whether too much pressure was being placed on a child in the spotlight. According to many online discussions, some people genuinely felt they were speaking up out of concern for Blue's well-being, especially with how intense celebrity culture can get for young stars growing up in public. Then things got even messier when Tokyo Toni jumped into the conversation, and everybody already knows she is never quiet when drama starts brewing online.
There was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us, and decisions had to be made. So it was both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburn thing no more with the points. And the next person, they said, was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of those persons turned out to be Ludacris, and the other person turned out to be Katt.
Tokyo ended up going off about both Beyoncé and Blue, which immediately caused social media to explode. A lot of people were confused about why she even brought Blue into the situation at all. But others were not shocked because Tokyo has built a reputation for speaking without filtering herself, no matter how controversial the topic gets. Tokyo accused Beyoncé of using Blue Ivy's public image to influence other young fans and claimed the superstar cared more about fame and branding than protecting children from the pressures of the entertainment industry. Her comments instantly triggered massive backlash online, with fans defending Beyoncé nonstop and telling Tokyo to leave Blue out of the drama completely. Some people felt Tokyo crossed the line by speaking about a child publicly, while others argued she was simply expressing concerns in her usual loud and chaotic way. Social media absolutely tore Tokyo apart after those comments. Fans flooded the internet calling her disrespectful, messy, and attention-seeking, while Beyoncé supporters demanded she stop mentioning the Carter family altogether. But if there is one thing people know about Tokyo Toni, it is that criticism usually does not stop her from doubling down. In fact, the more backlash she gets, the louder she tends to become online. And that is exactly what happened only weeks later when Tokyo appeared in an interview with Real Life Productions and pushed the controversy even further. During the interview, she repeated her accusations against Beyoncé and then dragged Jay-Z into the conversation too. Tokyo claimed the power couple acted untouchable and said she believed public criticism surrounding them would only continue growing over time. Her comments instantly spread across blogs, TikTok pages, and gossip channels because people could not believe how direct she was being. The interview quickly turned into another huge internet debate, with some people dismissing Tokyo's statements completely, while others treated the situation like another example of celebrities facing increased scrutiny online. Critics kept arguing about whether Beyoncé and Jay-Z carefully managed their public image too much, while fans fired back saying successful celebrities are constantly targeted with wild accusations just because of their fame and influence. Either way, the drama surrounding the Carter family only got louder after Tokyo Toni inserted herself into the middle of it all, and social media has not stopped arguing about it since. Now, even though a lot of people originally dismissed Tokyo Toni when she started talking about Beyoncé and secret industry groups, the recent Met Gala brought all those conversations right back to the surface. Social media instantly started analyzing Beyoncé's appearance, especially because of the dramatic outfit she wore and the comments she made about Blue Ivy Carter being ready. That one word alone had the internet going crazy. Some fans thought Beyoncé simply meant Blue was becoming more confident and prepared for the spotlight. But critics online took it much further and started claiming Beyoncé was hinting at Blue becoming more deeply involved in the entertainment world and all the pressure that comes with it. Once those theories started spreading, TikTok and gossip pages completely ran with it. The Met Gala itself only made the rumors even louder because people online have been calling the event strange and secretive for years. Between the over-the-top fashion, exclusive guest list, and mysterious themes every year, conspiracy theories always explode after the gala. So when Beyoncé returned to the event for the first time since 2016, people immediately started asking questions. Critics especially focused on the timing of it all. They questioned why Beyoncé suddenly returned after such a long break while bringing Blue with her and making comments about her being ready. To conspiracy-minded fans, all of that together looked intentional, and they started treating the whole appearance like some hidden message. Then the conversation got even messier once people started talking about the Met Gala's strict rules involving children attending the event. Social media users brought up rumors that Kim Kardashian allegedly faced pushback before when trying to bring North West. Meanwhile, Beyoncé was allowed to attend with Blue, and that instantly sparked even more debate online. Some people claimed Beyoncé's massive influence in fashion and entertainment gave her special privileges. Others defended the situation completely and said people were reading way too deeply into a simple red carpet appearance. But no matter which side people were on, the internet has not stopped debating Beyoncé, Blue Ivy, and the Met Gala ever since. However, other people online started pushing even crazier theories, claiming Blue Ivy Carter was allowed at the Met Gala because it was supposedly some kind of industry initiation. Their main reason for believing that? Beyoncé saying Blue was ready. That one comment alone sent conspiracy pages into complete chaos. One person even wrote, "No, it's her initiation." So Beyoncé is fading out and Blue is next up. Posts like that quickly spread across TikTok and gossip blogs, with people building theories around Beyoncé preparing Blue for a bigger role in celebrity culture. Fans defending Beyoncé called the claims ridiculous, but the internet kept running with the story anyway. Then people started focusing heavily on Beyoncé's outfits from the event, because critics claimed the looks had dark symbolism attached to them. One of the main outfits people talked about was the skeleton-inspired dress, connected online to artwork by Carolyn Drews called The Visitor, also known as Night Visitor. The artwork reportedly features a skeleton-like feminine figure representing death. And once social media connected that imagery to Beyoncé's look, the theories exploded even more. Critics online questioned why Beyoncé would choose imagery tied to death and mystery, while supporters argued people were taking artistic fashion way too seriously. But things got even messier once photos from her second outfit inside the gala started going viral. The second look, designed by Robert Wone, had social media users analyzing every little detail. People especially focused on the extra long nails styled by Ty Hunter and the crystal patterns on the outfit, with conspiracy pages claiming the entire look had hidden meanings. Others pushed back hard and said people were turning normal fashion styling into wild internet theories just for drama and clicks. At this point, the internet is completely split. Some people think the whole thing is being blown way out of proportion, while others are convinced there is deeper symbolism behind celebrity events like the Met Gala. Either way, Beyoncé and Blue became one of the biggest topics online after the gala, and people still have not stopped debating it. Even Katt Williams had a lot to say about the controversy surrounding Beyoncé, Blue Ivy Carter, and the entertainment industry. Long before the recent Met Gala drama, Katt had already been making claims about Hollywood pressuring celebrities to follow certain industry expectations if they wanted fame and success. Back then, many people thought he was just talking for shock value, but now his old interviews are suddenly going viral again. Katt also made headlines after bringing up Ludacris while talking about powerful industry connections and the sacrifices celebrities supposedly make behind the scenes. Those comments quickly turned into internet gossip, with conspiracy pages treating Katt's stories like hidden Hollywood secrets. But one of Katt's biggest talking points has always been what he believes are humiliating rituals in Hollywood. He claimed successful black entertainers are sometimes pressured into doing things publicly that they originally said they would never do if they want bigger opportunities in the industry. That is why he constantly brought up Kevin Hart and his appearance on Saturday Night Live, where he wore a dress during a comedy sketch. Katt pointed out that Kevin had once spoken against doing that kind of role, so conspiracy-minded fans started using it as proof that Hollywood pressures celebrities into uncomfortable situations for success. Now, when it comes to Blue Ivy, online rumors claim Katt believes she is already being introduced into celebrity culture at a very young age and may eventually become a major influence on younger audiences. Critics online keep connecting those ideas back to Beyoncé, the Met Gala, and all the recent internet theories surrounding the entertainment industry. Meanwhile, Beyoncé's supporters say the internet has completely blown these theories out of control and turned normal celebrity appearances into wild conspiracy stories. But regardless, Katt Williams' old interviews are spreading all over social media again, and people are analyzing every word he said like never before. As usual, the internet had a lot to say after these theories started spreading. One person wrote, "Bey said she wants to see the Met through Blue's eyes." That was Sasha saying she's ready to continue with a new vessel. Another person added, "The initiation, they put it all in our face. She ready? 3 times the glasses. LOL. We looking through her eyes." Once comments like that started going viral, social media completely ran with the conspiracy theories. Now people are fully divided over Beyoncé, Blue Ivy Carter, and all the recent Met Gala drama. Some think the internet is reaching way too hard, while others believe there are hidden meanings behind celebrity appearances and industry culture. And with Katt Williams continuing to make headlines with his comments about Hollywood, people are paying attention more than ever. But now I want to know your thoughts. Do you think people are overreacting to Beyoncé and Blue Ivy's public appearances? Or do you think there is more going on behind the scenes in the entertainment industry? And what do you think about Katt Williams speaking out about Hollywood culture? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more messy celebrity stories. Also, click here to watch the next wild video. See you in the next one.